A very good evening, everyone. How are you guys have been doing? I hope each and every single audience or people that actually watching my video at this point of time are doing well and blessed with abundance. I think it is important for us to know how are we going to take care of ourselves. When we talk about taking care of ourselves, it is never actually about only on health or mental or yourself or financial, but this is actually to build your character. How are you going to build your character? You need to take some time, you need to invest your time to build your character. Building your character is always to be the fundamental in every person's life. Like for instance, when people actually dive into their religion, into something that can actually mold them to be somebody, that's where they actually invest themselves. But it is not only being religion, but it could be something else. But over here, how are you going to make sure that you feel the progress in your life? That is actually very important. I've actually came through with a lot of hiccups in my life. I've came down a lot of ups and downs. It is important for us to evaluate time to time where are we actually standing. Here it is. I would like to actually share 4 simple zones, or I called it as 4 zones to success, or 4 zones that can actually sustain your success, or 4 zones that can actually come out to 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 have a view in a out of box kind of view. So the thing is that you really need to understand where are you standing at this point of time, where is your life perspective is right now. So first of all, let me talk to you one thing. Where are you standing? Like for instance, when you are actually at the baby stage, you are already at the learning zone. Do you know why you immediately move into your learning zone? It is because you try to learn or imitate something that is actually being influenced by the environment and also people. How does this thing can actually makes you to move into a growth zone? So here it is. Let me share to you this 4 zone that is actually very important in our life. Some people, where they started to work for a couple years, they already started to feel the comfort zone. At that point of time, it is because they feel safe and in control. I think it is important to understand what is comfort zone in your life and how do you define that safe and control in that particular comfort zone. Because at some point, indeed, it is very important to feel safe and control, then only you can progress into another stage. But if you are not safe and control, how are you going to actually progress into another level? But somehow you really need to understand what is comfort zone in every single phase in your life. If you really understand this, and I'm pretty sure you can move on into another level. So somehow why people are actually stopping themselves from moving into another level, it is because there is a huge barrier where we call it fear zone. This fear zone would actually gives you excuses. These fear zones would affect because of other people's opinion. This fear zone happen because of you are lack of self-confidence. Why all these are happening? I think when all these are happening is due to the fundamental of your life is not stable enough, or maybe you are not doing the risk management properly in life. The thing is that whenever you feel fear, it comes with risk management. The thing is that you afraid of losing whatever you are holding at the point of time. Whenever you lose that, you lose your comfort zone as well. So that's the reason people do not want to go beyond that fear zone. People stay at comfort zone. It is because they wanted to feel safe and control all the time. But do you think that that is actually a growth to your career, to your life, to your character, to your financial, to your health, and so on and so forth? It comes with risk management. If you really understand the risk management in fear zone, I'm pretty sure you will never find excuse. You would actually immediately move on into learning zone. You would create the confidence in yourself to make sure that you would have a better life. And then whatever people are talking about you, you will never care. You only focus on your goal. You focus on your vision. You focus on your mission. You focus on your responsibility. You focus on your accountability that's given to you only. So once you move out from fear zone, you would understand how this learning zone would help you to sustain that level. So, first of all, you need to extend that comfort zone. You need to acquire new skill. You need to deal with challenges and problems. But how are we going to do this? When we moved out from fear zone, how? The most important thing is that getting help is another way for you to do the learning. There are so many platforms, there's so many channels for you to do the learning. The most important thing is that acquiring the new skill. So before you acquire a new skill, try to think, what is your opportunity in your life? Or what is your strength? Does your strength able to upgrade into another level? That's where you improvise your new skill. At the same time, getting to know your threat, getting to know your weakness would actually able to overcome the challenges and problem that you are facing. That is very simple. Extending comfort zone is always about risk management. Whenever you move out from that, you immediately you moving into a learning zone, and then by all whatever I've actually mentioned earlier, you would immediately once you succeeded, you would in the growth zone. The growth zone is where you would define your success. It's where you would tell to yourself that I have reached my milestone. I have made my short-term win. I have done this. I have done that. But to make sure that you do not fall back, you should not let it up. You should not make your short-term win to make sure that it became a long-term win. But you always need to have a long-term goal. Then only you would in the growth zone forever. That's the reason we need to set a new goal, realize aspiration, live the dream, live the moment, live with the present, move on from the past. Don't worry about the future. Find the purpose, find the passion again, ignite the passion. The most important thing over here, keep igniting the passion, keep igniting for whatever you are doing in life. You have to make sure that you have to be the better person than yesterday. You have to be the better person than yesterday. You have to be the better person than yesterday. This is like a mantra to yourself. To do that, you really need to make sure you find the purpose, find the passion. In order to do that, find how do you ignite time to time your passion? How do you ignite your purpose? How do you ignite every single thing that you list out in your new goals? That would make your aspiration goals be wider, bigger, and then you have to not forget your burning desire. You have to make sure that every single day you have to have this burning desire. Every time you feel the burning desire, you would strive again. You would move forward. You wouldn't think about excuses. You wouldn't think about procrastination. You wouldn't think what people think about you. You wouldn't think of anything but then you only focus about yourself, and you only want to be a better person in the future, and you wanted to live with the present and making sure that your dreams comes true. That's all from me. I'm Vishalan here, and do not forget to subscribe and like this button, and I'm gonna give you a very fantastic content about leadership and communication in the future. If you love the content right now, please do give a like and subscribe, and I'm pretty sure you guys gonna like in my upcoming content. And this is only a teaser. I'm pretty sure you guys gonna love it to the maximum level. How are you gonna feel from comfort zone, fear zone, learning zone, and growth zone? From there on, I'm pretty sure you gonna go up in your life into another level. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Take care, guys.